Justine.
Hi, Heather.
Oh my god. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. You ready?
Great. I think so. Are you ready? What are we ready for?
Yarncantations?
Oh, Yarncantations.
Episode
Hello.
10.
Double digits.
Can you believe it?
I can, because we're recording a podcast.
Hey, y'all. Episode 10 of Yarncantations.
Episode 10 in 2022. There's probably some
2022.
numerology stuff in there.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We took a little break.
Mm-hmm.
And we are back and ready. I'm
ready.
like feeling it.
I'm feeling it too. And I, during the break, cast on a lot of things.
Oh my god, me too.
Finished some things. It's very exciting.
Yes. You told us to hold you accountable in the last episode that you were gonna wear that sweater.
I know, and it worked.
I was planning on you not wearing it and me like giving you shit about it.
No, I actually
Great job.
remembered and was thinking about what do I want to wear, and so yeah, wearing my. Should we start with what we're wearing?
I don't really have anything. Let's start with what you're wearing.
I'm gonna start with what I'm wearing.
Okay.
This is the Gabrielle sweater by Leila Raven. And it's made with Mowry Rios in a colorway that will be in the show notes. Something that starts with a Q. And I love it. And it's the best. 3/4 sleeve.
It's so
beautiful
cute.
lace shale pattern in the front. Mm-hmm. It's so comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. I know, and I love this color. Absolutely love this color. And then I am, let's see, what else am I wearing? Nothing too exciting. I have my Hawk House opal ring on.
Pretty.
And Dano got me these cool feather earrings for Christmas from an antique shop.
This year?
Yeah.
They're brand new?
Brand new.
Beautiful.
From the Grass Valley Antique Store. They're like little silver feathers. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Great. How about you?
I got the Yush. I got my earrings from Jen. Children of the Rice.
Who we love.
Yeah. Hey, Jen. I got my Hawk House on this morning. I actually broke my other Hawk House necklace. I was like having a panic attack, and mid-panic broke my necklace.
I mean, did that help?
Hashtag things I cried about today. That was one of them.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm better.
Okay, great. I mean, nothing like a good cry, right?
Nope.
Good. And that's it? Great.
Yeah.
Okay, bye everyone. Oh,
This
did you want to
has
show
been-
them some knitting?
Do we do that here?
I think so. Well, I at least want to show you. You guys can watch too.
Will you please? Okay, what do we got? You got whips?
I got WIPs.
You got
I got
F.O.s?
F.O.s, Stashquisitions. Because, you know.
Great. Are we going to start with
real
F.O.s?
time. Sure.
Okay.
Yes, we started. This one's an F.O. for sure. I think I showed it what ends out unblocked or whatever
Probably.
state it was in. So all the ends are woven in. Although I have to say, because it's a pretty big gauge and superwash, some of the ends are like, you know, they're woven in, they're secure, but they're poking out on the right side. So if you see one of those, it's just...
Comment below
please.
where it is. Screenshot and
No,
post it on
cancel.
the internet.
No, don't do that. But yes, technically the ends are woven in.
Great.
What I wanted to say is that's not an end that's not woven in. So don't call me.
Whatever that means. Okay.
And then, let me show you my next F.O. Okay, so a little backstory before I show you this. My husband injured his hand at work. He injured his pinky. And so it's healing. He's great. He's doing fine. It's healing as expected. But because it's healing and there was so much like nerve damage, it's really cold, or it feels cold. His brain thinks it's cold. Mm-hmm. So I made him some fingerless mitts with just one pinky.
He came in and showed me. Actually, I don't know if you know about that or not.
I mean, yes, I think I do. It just cracks me up. It looks so funny. But very functional, very utilitarian. And one of the other reasons I did it is because that might be long-term that he feels that way. But what's hilarious is his doctor was like, yeah, that's a placebo effect. Because your circulation is fine. It's your brain thinks that you're not getting any circulation. So your brain is like, hey, your pinky's really cold,
You're
but it's not.
encouraging that.
So, but it works. The placebo effect totally works.
Amazing.
I know. So magic. Knitting is magic. But these are a fingerless gloves pattern. that the name is now completely escaping me, but that's okay. It'll be in the show notes. But it's by Pip and Pin, and it's part of one of their collections, and I got the whole collection, and I love it so much. This yarn is by Knitted Wit. It is it's a DK weight, and it's in the Joshua Tree, the National Park colors. Remember when she did all of those? Mm-hmm. And it's just a beautiful woolly yarn, and there's some silk in here. And it's probably, so it's not superwash, which isn't great for hands, but I didn't care. It'll be fine if they felt a little bit. Yeah, is your pinky warm?
It's so warm.
Isn't that funny? And then I actually held, for the pinky, I held like one little strand of alpaca double to make it like super, I don't know, tight gauge. So it would fit really nicely. So the names of things that I can't remember will be in the show notes, but I absolutely love these, and he does too. And it's got this cable pattern, not cable, it's made by increases and decreases. Mm-hmm. It looks like a cable. It's kind of lost in the pattern, but I actually really like how it broke up the pooling, and it looks really cool. So it's got this interesting kind of like texture.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
It looks really cool, but if you want the cable to pop, use a non-variegated. But I knew that would happen, and I was just excited to do the pattern, and he helped me pick out what glove pattern he wanted. And then I adapted the finger from just like a standard. I just found a glove pattern and did the pinky that way, and did the rest of it as in the pattern.
I love it.
So if you need modification notes, you can ask me personally. I did not write them down, as per usual. But yeah, so Dano's new healing my sad pinky gloves. Or that's what he would call them.
Great.
And then that's it. That was my first FO of 2022.
I love it.
It's very exciting.
Do you want to see my first FO of 2022?
Yes, I certainly do.
Okay. So while I'm grabbing it out, oh gosh, Justine always
I'm
gets
gonna
so
hydrate
mad at me about this.
So,
we started 2022 with a giant power outage here.
We sure did.
We had a big snowstorm that our county was not prepared for at all.
No.
And
the trees were not prepared. Mm-hmm. Infrastructure was not. Nothing was prepared. Chaos. Everything, absolute chaos. Trees falling into power lines falling down. Telecom, utilities, everything was down for 2 weeks plus.
It was the day after Christmas.
Yes.
We were here. And then it started snowing, and we're like,
oh, we were. I forgot that. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh my god. That's right. We had like Boxing Day knitting together, which was really fun.
Yeah, and then like we went to the grocery store and like got stuff to make stovetop food because we're like, the power is going to go out.
Yeah.
So the power went out. I have been wanting to cast on the Harlow worsted hat by Andrea Mowry since it was released. It's just like a very basic brioche beanie.
That is so
and
cute.
I've had this yarn sitting on my desk here at the shop
ready
for
and waiting.
This pattern. And then I didn't bring it home.
Is this your hand spun?
This is my hand spun. So I didn't bring it home right away, like when the power first went out, and we were snowed in for 3 days. So I was thought about it.
Just like thinking
about it. I just thought about it the whole time.
It was waiting here for you.
And I'll show you like my works in progress too that I worked on during the power outage. We were out of power at my house for 12 days.
Yeah, you were out. We were out.
And we had like 0 generator or anything. Yeah. Our neighbor was really cool, and like we plugged in to their generator, and we had like a heater for the last couple days of it. But for most of it, we were like in the dark listening to Lord of the Rings, the audiobook, which Steve hated so much. Hi, Steve. And I was knitting, and he was like reading. But look at what a cute little hat this is.
The cutest ever.
And so it's my hand spun,
I love this color
which is like the purple, and then
yeah, look at this on top. Yeah. Look at that purple on top.
And then black brios. So
lots of brios. Yeah, I like this little pops of darker purple. With,
there's
lots of lavender too.
This
is kind of like
project has more teal cat hair in it than anything I've ever made.
Does it?
Because during the power outage, the cats were really all over us. They were freezing.
I want to look for reverse that.
Yeah, and it's completely reversible too.
Oh my god, so cute.
Yes, you can see where there's the black in the hand spun where it really like comes.
Yeah, where it pops. Yeah. It's so cute, Heather. Yeah, I was really glad to have my knitting during the power
Oh my god,
outage.
I knit so much.
Yeah.
I finished all the stuff. I finished so many
really
things.
nice.
And this is like the only F.O. that I brought.
And I was glad to have all that wool all around. Dano was like in so many layers. He had a beanie and a cowl and, you know, his new fingerless gloves. Mm-hmm. And then he also had, the best was the Marled Magic shawl that I made, but it's his.
His little
Marled Magic. Yeah. Using it like a real schlanket.
Can we show whips?
Yes.
Are you done?
I think so.
Whips? F.O.s?
I'm done. Everything.
Great.
Done. No, just kidding.
Goodbye, Justine.
Is that the end of the F.O.s for you? First F.O. of 2022?
That's the first one, yeah.
Exciting.
So my sister was also out of power and she was home alone and sick. And so I knew she was even cooler than I was. So I was like, I'm going to knit her some gloves with frost.
Oh my god, what a good idea.
We'll put these in the show notes. I have no idea what the pattern is. But they knit up very fast. This one, I'm going to do this.
It's reverse stockinette. Look at how cute
that is.
I like them.
They knit up very fast, and they're really warm, because, like, I'm telling you, it's like 40 degrees in our house.
It's freezing,
yeah. And my sister was, like, home all by herself, and I felt awful for her. So I was going to knit Steve and I gloves, because we were freezing at home, but it was like, you know, he really needs them more than we do, even as Rachel, my sister. So I knit these. She has the other one at home that's finished. That tells you.
That is
It was
hilarious.
On New Year's Eve. I cast these on for her, and I brought her Thai food for New Year's Eve dinner. Yeah. So we like dropped off a nice dinner for her to have for New Year's Eve.
That's sweet.
And one glove.
Yeah.
Then my dad brought her generator, so she was okay. But so that's a whip. It just needs a thumb.
Just needs a thumb. Almost done.
It's gonna go over to Rachel Ann's house.
Perfect. With some Thai food. I would also like a glove and some Thai food delivered.
What a great sister.
Are you just more whips?
What do you think?
I got some whips.
73.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Do you want me to go?
I don't know. Whatever.
It's in my lap.
Okay, go.
So this was the other whip. This was the whip that got me through the beginning of the power outage.
I remember you took some really cute pictures of this one.
So I'm working on my Cozy Memories blanket. This was like 6.5 squares at the beginning of the power outage.
So cute.
And this is how far we've gotten. I don't know how much it's showing, but it's really fun.
Are your memories cozy in every square?
Yeah, so many of these squares are socks that I knit for Steve.
Aww,
which is super special.
That is super sweet.
So I'm using the Cozy Memories blanket pattern, and I have DK and worsted weight in here.
Yeah.
And I will tell you. This blanket kept me so warm while I was working on it. I bet. The power was
That's
out.
a lot of wool. Look, this is that alpaca you have, right? Yep. I see Lamb's Pride, right?
There's Lamb's Pride in here.
Tons of probably Rios and Malabrigo worsted.
Yeah, Spun Right Round.
Spun Right Round is in here?
Yeah, Spun Right Round worsted. This is my DK. This is Malabrigo.
Can you guys see this? Sorry, we're not.
This is my...
like, look at this blanket way down here.
This is my colorway Love Let In.
Love Let 'em, everyone.
This is Dream Date.
That's Dream Date?
Yes,
this is a really bright
Dream Date.
Dream Date.
And I'll put more Dream Date in here too.
Is this the Yarn Crawl?
This is the Earl Grey Special colorway.
Such cozy memories.
Summer Hikes. And I finished Steve's socks knit out of this during the beginning of the power outage. So.
The Christmas socks? Or his birthday socks?
The Christmas socks that were finished after Christmas. Those ones.
Perfect.
Thank you, Justine.
You're welcome. Well, I want to show you some whips.
Can we see, please? I'm going to have this on my lap because it's a little cold.
Let's see. I mean, it doesn't matter what I start with because you're going to see them all eventually. Okay. Obligatory bag check. My super cute little birds and knitted sweaters sitting on knitting needles. Thank you, Michael.
Love it, Michael.
Okay. You're going to be so excited about this. Or you better be, at least.
This
is the first ever pair of socks I've knit for myself. That I am knitting for myself, which you guys have seen.
Justine, look how big they are!
Look at these socks! Okay, so this is your yarn, your Malabrigo sock yarn in... Why did I say Malabrigo?
Because I love Malabrigo.
Your merino sock yarn. I said merino in my head. Thanks for catching me.
Comment below.
Merino sock yarn. which is delicious, in your anniversary colorway from last year, Pink Full Moon, which I love. Look at the striping. It's like interesting striping that it's doing, which I love.
Some cool pooling.
Yeah, but the pooling is like zigzagging. I love it.
Awesome.
And it looks awesome in the heel. And I'm doing 2 at a time toe up, and I am at the cuff now, so I'm doing my 1x1 ribbing. And I'm just gonna go until I want to stop. So, and then I'll have some left over, because look at this. Like, that's a lot of yarn still. I'm definitely gonna have some left over. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but treasure it forever. But yeah, these are my little socks. Isn't that fun? And these are a recipe. Can't help you. If you want to make the identical socks.
Maybe a pattern designer should make.
No, these are like borrowed and stolen from different patterns and put together.
Well,
but I will say this heel flap is in my sock pattern. That's going to come out later this spring.
Great.
But I know, so cute, right?
Yeah. So did you see Spooknook Knits is using her skein of Full Pink Moon?
Yes.
In that, what are those
in color work
called?
Axicodal, is that right? Am I remembering that? Those little
cute little
amphibious guys who are in everyone's
guys
who are in everyone's science classroom.
She's test knitting a pullover that has that
as the yoke. Yeah, and this yarn looks perfect.
So if you haven't used your Full Pink Moon skein yet,
two ideas.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, my 2nd year anniversary is coming up, which I can't believe it's nuts.
That is nuts.
But should I dye that color again and a new colorway? Like, I will definitely do a new colorway for the anniversary.
After a different
year, but
full moon? Like a different kind of full moon?
No. They're all going to be Full Pink Moon themed. Because the Full Pink Moon is every April.
I know. Yes.
So,
yes.
Shut up, Justine.
With the blooming of the flowers. What? Were you mad at me? Great.
Annoyed.
Everyone tell Heather what you want in the comments.
Please. Thank you. What you got?
More whips?
Let's see it.
Another whip?
Yeah.
Whip it good. Okay, now sticking with the theme of socks. I'm just throwing everything everywhere over there. You guys have seen these before, but I wanted to give you a progress update in case anyone thinks that just because you are in the fiber industry, you knit a lot, that you're fast. Not true. These are my Tuku honey socks that you've seen, I think, at least a couple times before.
Oh, they're getting big, though.
Not really.
Yeah, there. You're doing 2 at a time.
I'm doing 2 at a time.
Oh,
I love it, too. So this is the Earl Grey. I always forget which one is which. Which one is the one with the yak? Is it gunpowder?
Yes.
Yes. You know what?
Is it gunpowder?
I don't have the label with me. I think it is. So all her sock yarn is excellent, but this particular sock yarn has a little bit of yak in it, which is really nice. And in this beautiful colorway that's like a dark, dark teal. Got some like black in it almost. It's called Fjord. I love it so much. And then I've got my little Progress Keepers from you. I have a little bunny and a ghosty.
I have some Earl Grey coming in the shop that I'm waiting for right now.
God, so exciting.
I just placed an order with it.
That makes me very happy.
Hopefully within a month. I'm not really sure of the timeline.
Okay.
But I do have the gunpowder, whatever the yak sock is, coming, and the oolong detail.
I love it so much. It's so nice. It really is so nice.
Yeah.
So this has a lot of dog hair in it, just like your cat hair hat. Great.
Yeah.
Probably because I knit these at night, which is when they want to cuddle.
Yeah.
But I'm just now at the gusset, so I'm starting to increase for the gusset. Oh, these are for Dano, by the way, just for the record, for anyone keeping track. These were probably, I want to say Christmas last year, so Christmas 2020. I think I gave him the skein of yarn for these and was like, these will be socks.
Yeah, it was after the COVID. It was like the first COVID Christmas.
And that's why he's a proud member of the Shitty Sock Club.
What up, Catherine?
But anyway, I love them. They're fun to knit. And it's Tuku Honey by Drea Renee Knits. And I was going to say something else about them, but who knows? Oh, I know. So, because Dano's kind of, the more socks I've knit over the years, the more he's realized what he likes and what he doesn't like. So I want these to really fit him properly. Mm-hmm. And I've never made him sock weight socks before.
I know. Steve,
he all has, push me. No, that's why it's 2022 and I'm not done with them. So DK weight are like his favorite. Sometimes his sport weight pair gets a lot of use, but I haven't done one out of actual sock weight yarn. But because he wants them to fit really nicely in his work boot, he wants the gusset and the heel to be really tight and really fitted. So I'm anticipating that I'll finish the gusset, finish the heel, put them on his foot, and might need to take them out again and do it again. So I'm just gearing myself up for having to knit this part over maybe at least once.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I know, but I want him. Here's the thing, though. I want him to wear them because I made him really nice socks out of Rios, and they're not quite right, so he doesn't wear them.
Yeah, but that's also a heavier yarn, so it's gonna be easier for it to be just right with the sock yarn a bit.
I'm hoping. Okay, so wish me luck that they fit the first time and I don't have to reknit them.
Dano, don't be difficult.
Also, my bag from A Needle Runs Through It. I love this bag so much. This little box shape. Do you still have any of these? Or do you have the pouch kind?
I think I might be out of all of her bags, yeah. Well, but maybe I will get more
Maybe
stitches.
I'll get more. Yes, it has this little handle. Oh, yeah, Stitches is coming up.
While we're deciding things, if you're going to be at Stitches 2022, Stitches West, comment below. We would love to see you.
I like how we call it Stitches like there's only one. Stitches West. Yes.
That's what I said.
I'm talking about me. I said we. Me.
So we're going to be there Saturday. And I decide actually we're going to be there Sunday too.
Okay, great.
So we're going to be there Saturday.
Good thing I'm driving.
Yeah. Just means driving. We're going to be there Saturday and Sunday. No, I need to be there on Sunday. All weekend.
Okay, great.
There.
It's going to be so fun.
Comment below.
And we're going to be hanging out, knitting, and shopping for the store, right? A little bit. Yeah, and then also just it's necessary to if you're going to go to get some stash yarn too.
Oh my goodness. So there's so much good stuff at Stitches that you can only get there.
Upping the stash. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah. So all that to say, we want to hang out with you if you're there. So come say hello.
Yeah, and if you see us, say hi to us.
Yes.
Justine is really mean, but I am nice. So don't be scared.
Wow.
JK.
Wow.
That's all we get you. Anyway, I have another WIP. Come be our friend.
I have another WIP too. Great. Anyway, what were we saying about Stitches? Oh, we definitely want to hang out and see everybody.
Stitches is for bitches.
And if you're going to be at Stitches, tell us. Vice versa. Anything. Bitches at Stitches. It's happening.
Oh my God, bitches at Stitches. Is that a hashtag already?
Yeah. I just did it. You missed. Cool. Do I need to say it again?
I cannot wait for all of our.
Let's make shirts. Can we please make shirts?
Oh my God! Hashtag bitches at Stitches. Okay. We're gonna have to put a swearing warning. What's that called?
Oh, this podcast already comes with one. Yeah, it's in the beginning.
Oh, wonderful.
I think people just know.
You're welcome.
The swearsies.
Okay, yeah, just
no.
Okay,
I'm ready. More. I do too. So perfect. So go right ahead.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Mine's fast. I just want to keep in whatever Justine's oh, this is also my only Stashquisition that I have. I have so many Stashquisitions. This is the only one I brought. I purchased myself a bag from Home Row Fiber Co.
Hi, Home Row Fiber Co.
Hi.
We love you. I love
yeah,
this
I always
design.
miss out on their updates to get the Project Rise. I wanted one of these for years and years and years.
This is one of my favorite parts.
This color.
Look inside. Look at these little feathers and stars.
Yeah. This colorway I've never seen before. I think it was part of her Halloween.
The purpley
stuff
color.
This year. Yeah. And I had to have it. I love it so much.
Do you like purple?
Apparently. I really like purple. Okay. Anyway, I got a hoe and a F.O. I have one sock, and this is Dream Date.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we've seen this.
Malabrigo Merino.
I'm an idiot. Okay, no, the actual idiot is me, because I knit these on size 2.
Is that not good?
I'm a very loose knitter.
Oh, okay.
I'm a super loose knitter. So I knit on ones
normally,
all my socks, and should knit them on zeros.
Yeah, have you ever knit on zeros?
I have, but not socks. That's what I should from now on. Like, I was like, oh, my next pair of socks, I'm gonna knit on zeros, but I knit them on 2s. Just kidding.
But that'll be like comfy house socks.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Whatever. Okay. So then here's the other one. That is my WIP. So I just turned the heel and top down. It's fine. And BD. So here we go, and I'm knitting on the short circulars.
And you like those?
Yes.
They always hurt. I wish I liked them.
These are actually a 12-inch. So it's not a 9-inch. I know a lot of people like to use, people use the 9-inch. The 9-inch definitely cramps my hands up.
Oh, I should try the 12.
This is a 12-inch and whatever. Oh, actually, it's highest. Sorry, it's a blue cord. So it has the bend in it, and it's a 12-inch.
Very nice.
So this is much better than the 9-inch on your hands.
I might try that, even though I do love my magic loop 2 at a time. At least they're not on deep hands.
Deep
hands stress me out.
Deep hands are great, and that's what I usually knit them on.
That's
I did the heel on
one of the few things we fight about.
On my deep hands. One of the many things is the deep hands. I love them so much. But since 2021, 2022, I am being a responsible adult and going to the doctor and getting all that stuff done. I need to have a pair of socks to work on in the waiting room, and while I'm talking to the doctor, I'm just like, right, and I just keep knitting and staring at her.
Especially a sock, if it's just knitting all the way around.
Socks are the greatest waiting room knitting and all that stuff.
And anxiety knitting.
Oh my god!
By the way, I'm so proud of us. So we both have. Can we just talk about this for a second? We're doing so great.
Congratulations, us.
Yes, we both don't There's just a lot of anxiety around healthcare and getting taken care of and all that stuff, and it's kind of a lot for each of us personally, and we both are doing our best to put that aside and go see doctors and dentists and get all that stuff taken care of and getting checked up and getting things that we put off taken care of now, and it's only January, and
I know,
doing great.
I know. I feel like I was talking to my nephew. He's my best friend. He's 8, and I was like, Joe, you know what? When you're an adult, it's really important. There's stuff that you don't want to do, and I'm like, you just have to fucking do it. And he's like, Auntie, you said that word. I know, but I meant it. There's things that you have to take care of that really suck. And
it does suck.
Anxiety is super real. And during this, since 2020, if you have not had any anxiety issues, maybe you're the one with the problem.
Who hasn't? That would be, that's nearly impossible. But I wanted to give ourselves a shout out. And then also, I don't know if you're in the same boat or you feel the same way and you want to get it done, go for it.
Yeah, just do it.
It's worth it. And also,
tell us about it.
Yeah, tell us about it. And also know
I did a thing that I hated, but instead.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And I really almost canceled the morning of and was but oh well, too bad. But one thing, Daniel, if you're watching, you're not listening. One thing that I knew would help me stay accountable or whatever, I don't know, create some structure around you have to go, you can't cancel, was he was going to be my driver. And I knew that if he got up to drive me, he'd be so pissed if I didn't go that would you have to trick your own brain, right? And so that's what I did. And it worked. Because that was my logic was, I can't cancel because Dano's going to drive me.
Right.
Anxiety makes no sense. So don't use logic. Trick yourself.
Yes. Yeah.
But
definitely.
Yes. Go us, and I encourage you to do the same if you want to, if you're into it. Take care of yourself.
I had
a healthy 2022.
Healthy 2022. I had a breast cancer scare in 2020, and it destroyed me completely.
Yeah, scary.
And I'm fine. Everything's fine. And it was really scary. But I was like happy to like know that if there's something wrong with me, that I can get it checked out. And there's a lot of people who do have that, who have survived it, who are surviving it, that are super amazing and like inspirational and stuff. So it's what up.
Well, it just makes you also realize that you're not alone, which it can be very isolating, an isolating feeling to go through.
Just talk about it.
Yeah, anything it's any kind of like, it doesn't even have to be, I don't know, a big thing. It can be a little thing, whatever it is. When it happens to you, you're like, oh my God, I'm alone.
And people just don't talk about what they're going through.
So it doesn't seem normal, right?
Yeah, you normalize your health stuff because everyone's got something stuff going on. And Justine's really mean. We can like listen and be there for you. If you need something, if you need yarn, reach out.
Yes. Absolutely.
And what was that PSA?
Was that a PSA?
Go.
It was like a toast.
Your boobies and your brain and your business check.
Yes. Oh my God. What? I love alliterations. That was great.
You're welcome.
That's a new hashtag as well. On that note, do you want to see my last WIP?
Yes, please.
If we had big glasses of alcohol, I think that would be a good cheersing moment.
Oh my God. Where is my red solo?
I left my WIP at home.
Oh,
that
makes
pretend. Me so sad. No,
we're gonna be.
Oh wait, no, it's right here.
I was really happy you left it at home.
Oh my God, I really.
It's really exciting.
And you all probably watched me take my bag and put it over here for the next. Oh my God. All right. Well, anyway, whatever.
Idiot.
What an idiot. Okay. Shall we start with the bag?
Can we please?
Yes. Let's get cracking.
Okay.
This is my all-time favorite knitting bag. I love it so much. My mom got this for me for 2018 birthday or something.
At least.
Years ago.
Yeah.
And quick side note, not this exact style, but you have
the same artwork.
The new tote bag with the same Kraken artwork in your shop from Kelburn.
And it's a giant tote bag, like a nice, really big one.
For a sweater. Great for a sweater. But I love it. It's the same canvas, too. It's the same, like, sturdy black canvas. It's really nice. Love this zipper. But anyway, so that's my project bag. I love it so much. And this is my new 2022 cast-on. No peeking. You all get to see it at the same time. 2022 cast-on. And I wanted to have a new year, new cast-on. I know I always like get it out and like I'm gonna show you and then I have to do a backstory.
I want to see it so bad.
I
don't know what it is.
So I went. Well, you actually might if you follow me on Instagram. You know. You don't follow me? Okay, great. And we went to the coast for a week, first week of January, and it was amazing. We went to Trinidad, California. Beautiful. It was stormy weather. It was overcast the whole time and like rain and clouds. It was glorious. It's my favorite thing is that weather and the ocean together. And then we went to the redwoods. It was so great. Anyway, so I love a good theme. So I knew it was going to be gray all day. So I took some gray yarn and I cast on a pattern called Waiting for Rain while we were waiting for the rain at the coast.
Colorway gray all day. Justine called it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's going to be a colorway one day. This one's called, well, we'll get to that.
Oh my God.
Okay,
come on.
So Waiting for Rain by Sylvia Mcfadden. It's a crescent-shaped shawl.
So pretty.
Look at that gray. So this is Great Gray Owl by Madeline Tosh. But I think they still make it, but I think it looks different now because this is from,
What's
this is
like, one?
This is a
Great Gray Owl.
This is
I
a
remember
deep stash drive.
Telling everyone that's my favorite shade
whatever whatever year you brought Yarncantations to the shop, whenever you got this color, I got it when I worked there. Did you know we worked at Spun too? I feel like we talk about that all the time.
I didn't want to hire her. It's my favorite. But I did.
But you did. No regrets. So you start up here, you know, at the little top, and then you've got all this wonderful garter, which I love garter stitch. In the gray, it looks amazing. And then, so Sylvia Mcfadden, also known as Soft Sweater.
The best.
She's an amazing designer. I really, like, I want to be her when I grow up. Like, she's the best. She added in this little...
Grandma.
Well, you know what I mean. So she added in this little lace panel using short rows.
She invented that technique.
Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Yes. And it doesn't use any, like, wrap and twist. You just turn your work and keep going. And then it magically works somehow. But yeah, look at that lace. Isn't that pretty? It's going to look...
Love it.
You can't fully appreciate it, I think, until it's blocked, but you get the idea. It's really pretty. So this was my 2022. And I really did go out, like, onto the porch and knit this while watching the rain and the waves crashing. And everything was, like, just different kinds of gray. Like, blue gray and green gray. And
it was just... be there.
I know, right? Go. I did post some pictures, so if you want to go see some pictures of the ocean with this shawl. And it got ocean spray all over it, which, you know, I feel like ocean got a little imbued. And because I don't like math and counting, this is my little hack that I want to share with you all. So you do a bunch of garter stitch, right? And I don't want to, like, keep track of my rows. I just want to knit and not think about it. So eventually I have to count my stitches because then that's how you have the right count for the lace. So as I'm knitting on each side, and I think I might have 25 stitches, I put a marker. So I count, make sure I have 25, put a marker. And then later I'll be able to count by 25s to get up to my hundreds of stitches that I need. You like that? There you go. Were you blown away by my genius?
I was actually distracted by the police car sound outside.
Oh, great.
Wow. But also that's very smart, Justine.
How do you know that's not like someone starting a rave?
Maybe.
Yeah, that sounded like the beginning of a rave.
Let's go party.
But anywho, I'm really excited about this. This is like
beautiful.
My new favorite shawl. I've been wanting to knit this forever. I've had the yarn and this pattern. This is one of those, like, you go to your stash and you have a yarn with the pattern ready to go.
Love that.
Yeah, that was a real kindness to future Justine, who got to benefit from that plan. And then also, because I, you know, for indie dyed, I don't want to have to guess later if they really match or not. Yeah. No dye lots, so I'm alternating.
Great.
Which isn't so bad with garter, just every 2 rows. So that's the end of my whips.
Actually, you reminded me that I have another whip.
Oh my god.
I know. I have like 3 more whips, but this is the only one that I'm going to show.
Okay.
Because this is important. Because we started our
yes, please have
heathered
the last
yarn
whip.
crawl. Shut up, Justine. I'm trying to talk.
Are you having a Malabrigo knit along?
No, this is the...
I'm listening. So great.
Oh my god. You're making me so angry. Okay.
Good.
So, look at me. Right now, we started our Heathered Yarn Co. 2022 knit and crochet along.
Yes.
So,
very exciting.
This is Pressed Flowers, which is designed by Amy Christophers.
I think so.
Also known as Savory Knitting. And so I am using Malabrigo Arroyo.
Like I said.
You know what? It's not a Malabrigo knit along.
No, it's not. It's not.
Anyone is welcome to join.
Yes, and knit with any yarn.
And knit with any yarn. If you knit with yarn from Heathered Yarn Co., you get an extra entry in the giveaway at the end.
Fun.
But any yarn. So wherever you are, you can enter.
Fun. I love this.
So,
and you can do, this is the featured pattern, right? But you can do any of her patterns?
But any of her patterns will work. And she has knit and crochet patterns also.
Cool.
And then she's like featured as our knitting designer. And then at Not Bad Brit is our featured crochet designer. And they have a lot of really amazing patterns also. So I'm hoping to finish the shawl and then do
do both.
Yeah, one of the crocheted ones. If my hands will allow it. Side note, I have found a new juice that is anti-inflammatory for my grandma hands.
Nice.
It's a carrot with turmeric and ginger. Great. It's super good. There you go.
More health tips.
Anti-inflammatory. I have not enjoyed knitting something this much in a long time. It's really
It's
fun.
mosaic, right?
I
love mosaic.
It's just
knitting.
slip stitches.
Yeah.
It looks much more difficult than it is.
And you just do one color at a time,
One
right?
color at a time. So it's
cool.
like 2 rows of each color. I love it.
It's
I can't wait to finish. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm just going to get... Oh, I have a little present for you.
What? I don't have a present for you.
Are we at the present section?
Yeah, it's present time.
Okay, before you
Garrett will put in the appropriate graphics for the transition. Oh my god.
So we recently got in our... Okay. How much stuff do you have? What is happening?
I have some Stashquisitions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This can be Stashquisition.
Okay. Because it's going in my stash. I don't know what's happening.
Me either.
Show the people.
So I got in a Stitch Together Studio order, and
the best.
Stitch Together Studio did this beautiful deck of oracle cards, which I have in my hand.
They're on your Instagram. They're on your website.
They're on the website. Yeah. Beautiful artwork.
So beautiful.
I backed her Kickstarter months ago, and I got mine, and then they were available to resell, so I got them for the shop. And I also got a bunch of other stuff, like this planchette needle gauge. It's so cute. So I love it. And then she sent me a couple little goodies, and this one's for you.
What is
I mean, don't use it right now. Don't scratch it off. But
it's a little... Oh, how cool is that? Okay, I don't know if it's going to show up on the camera, but if you need advice, it's a magic ball little scratch off. So I have to think about...
Yeah, just keep it like in your bag of WIPs.
Ask a yes or no question, scratch to reveal the answer.
So cute.
So
cute. So she sent me a couple of those, so one's for you.
I love that. That's really cool.
What a dumb idiot. Hi, I'm Justine.
We need to stop putting stuff right here.
Anyway, they are here, so I do have the Stitchers Oracle.
I can't believe you hid them like that.
Right.
So beautiful.
So the artwork on here is amazing.
And it's knitting and crocheting and everything.
And sewing. Embroidery, all the stuff. So,
fibered.
I love her artwork. And then we have like enamel pins and stickers and tote bags, also designed by her with her artwork in the shop too. What else is back there?
I don't know. Should we just do that before you forget?
I want you to do your Stashquisitions. I remember they're there now.
I have... Well, you'll know what these are because you helped my sweetie shop for Christmas for me. For some, Yuletide gifts. So these are my new Stashquisitions. This is Spun Right Round in classic sock, right? Classic sock, yes. In 2 beautiful gray colors, and he picked these out for me. He totally knows what colors to get. So this one's called Pavement. It's a beautiful gray with black speckles. I absolutely love that. And then this one, so first of all, I hadn't even seen this one because I think you got this order.
Yeah, you didn't see it. Dano saw it before you did.
Yeah, exactly. So he picked this one out for me. What is it called? Sooner or Later. And look at that. Look at all those like beautiful gray, orangey, rusty, and then there's like some tealy, turquoisey colors in there. And he got these together, and he even told me, he was like, oh, they're not necessarily supposed to go together. It's for your stash. Like to go in with other things you have in your stash. He knows. He's a sweetheart. Listens and learns.
I actually put together like a Justine fade when I was putting the Spun Right Round order out. And so like the way it's hanging currently. on the wall is like fading from black to the lightest gray.
Why isn't that a picture? I'm going to take a picture. We'll put it on the Instagram.
But
yeah. But I love these so much. Oh, so good. So those are my Stashquisitions from Christmas.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I have just a couple of things that I want to show that are new in the shop.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I feel like we could make a little bit more time.
Great. So I recently got my first ever jean jacket, and I'm feeling very cool.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
It's denim. Black, obviously. It's from F.O.s clothing, which is where most of my clothes are from. So anyway,
that wasn't sponsored.
I had, but if you want to sponsor a yarn podcast, so I had these patches on order before I got my jean jacket, and they came in, and I was like, oh, I want all of them. So I just brought a couple that I have already gotten for myself. And this glittery moon, and it's an iron-on.
That's gonna look so cool on your jean
jacket, right? Yeah. With my Mcfadden. And this hourglass with the moon.
Super. I love that one. That's so cool.
It's so okay. This one, there's a couple of big patches for the back that I'm not 100% sure on, but I think I do want this Luna moth. How pretty. That's a good one. Yeah. And I think this one might glow in the dark. See that green? So when I'm out on the streets,
we'll have to test that
at nighttime.
We'll be able to see you.
Yeah. So this is from Project Pinup. They make the cutest patches. So I got a whole giant order, but these are the ones that I'm definitely keeping. And there's even more. There's like a third eye cat one that I'm considering putting on the back. It's like another bigger. It's so cool.
I think that's it, Heather.
I do have some yarn that I dyed. Just a quick. I know. Okay. This is a new colorway, so unnamed. Pretty. I have it in bulky and sock.
Oh, look at that. Look at these. My little minis.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Yes. And then I did release the bats on my Fire Noise fingering base. These are on the website. Amazing with those, right? And then Dream Day on Boatman's Call bulky, and I am like, I have my bulky weight base back in, and I'm dying up a storm, so keep your eyes open for bulky, DK, and fingering weight. I'm like on it.
I ordered a bunch of yarn to dye. I'm gonna dye some yarn too.
Do you have anything like cool there?
I might be doing something cool. Hopefully it's cool. I want to. So for this year, I'm gonna do a yarn and pattern kind of like club collection thing, and they're going to center around basically the celestial seasons, so the equinox and the solstices. And so for the first one, spring equinox, that's in March. And I haven't quite figured out all the details, but I will share them with you when I have them ready, but just be on the lookout.
So you're hearing it here first.
Hearing it here first, yes. And it's also going to feature lots of mini skeins, because I love mini skeins. So it's going to be a pattern that uses the yarn, and then there's going to be a little trinket.
Love it.
As well. And just like you get like a cute little box, cute little package.
I can't wait for that. I think
Me too. I'm excited.
Really fun,
and I hope you guys are excited too. But yeah, more details to come. And that's a big thing I'm doing. And then I have a new pattern that will be out by the time you see this.
So much exciting stuff.
I know, which is also on my Instagram grid. It's called, and I don't have it because it's at Jimmy Beans right now, because it's a special pattern I'm doing with them. And it's called the Aspen Grove Tam and Mittens set.
It's so beautiful.
It's so pretty. I love it. And I got to do it with their yarn, which is really cool. So if you want to check that out, we'll drop links in the show notes.
Yes.
But that comes out while we're filming this, and then when it comes out, you'll see it anyway.
Yeah, and we'll see you all soon, because we're going to get more.
Record some more episodes.
We're going to get more on a schedule. So keep your eyes open Sundays.
That's right. And then I think, I don't know, lots of yarn dyeing, writing patterns. We have tons planned for the year. We're so excited. Yeah. More episodes.
Yeah.
Things I want to knit. Things you want to knit.
Everything. Yes. I want everything. I got really excited when I finished a bunch of projects and the car was out. I wanted to cast on everything in the universe. I did not even show you all my WIPs.
No, more to
or
come.
all my F.O.s. So we're going to see you in 2 weeks.
Something like that, yeah.
2 weeks.
We think so.
We're going to see you in 2 weeks. And make sure everyone is following Heather Yarn Co. on Instagram.
That's right.
And Justine Chanel on Instagram.
Yep.
Yarncantations has an Instagram page.
We sure do.
And, hey, happy 22.
Well, yeah, and I'm Justine Chanel, by the way.
I'm Heather Yarn Co. We didn't do that.
We skipped.
Starting out 2022 right.
We were so excited to come back. We're going to get right into it, show you all our projects.
Yes.
Got excited.
And if you're into it, like, comment, and subscribe. Right? I mean, only if you're going to do nice stuff. You know?
I mean, you
don't
can't be mean and then tell them to be nice.
No, I know. But if you don't like this podcast, like, don't watch it.
Oh, yeah. Whatever.
You know?
Yeah.
Don't say anything like that. Well, you can. That's fine. It's up to you.
Live your best life.
It's so great to be back, everyone. We'll see you again in a couple weeks.
Episode 10. Yay.
Oh my God, we did it.
We did it.
Episodes.
All right, thank you, everyone. See you next time.
Goodbye.
Bye.